At this time, I'd like to introduce our keynote speaker, Mr. John Tahsuda, member of the Kiowa Review. John Tahsuda III, Acting Assistant Secretary, Indian Affairs. Welcome.
Good morning. What better way to start the day and start this month than the way we just did? So proud to be here speaking in front of you. Proud to have my elders and my warrior uncles here to start the day off right for us and the month off right for us as well. I want to thank Mr. Zah for the blessing, and he clearly is proud to be, as he referenced, related to several really great tribes. I'm sorry for him that there's one really good one that he apparently is not related to, but we got enough Kairos in the audience today, I guess. So, thanks also to the drum and for the singing, and for honoring, again, my uncles and my elders. We start off, I think it's really actually cool. As I understand it, we're the first event in the newly redone hall. We're the first peoples here, and so I think it's so symbolically appropriate that we're the first ones doing this in this hall, in this department, which is so involved in the daily lives of our family, friends, and relatives. So I find that really great, enriching, and I want to say that I am very proud to be here with you as well, and to be working with all of you. And what we do is so important. Some of us grow up with it, and I think, as with many things that you grow up with on a daily basis, you don't realize how involved it is in your life. And so for me personally, coming here and working with all of you guys that have been here, for some of you for years, and have worked so hard on behalf of our tribal communities, I just want to say thank you, and that I'm proud to be here to work with you. As the acting assistant secretary, I feel it's my personal responsibility in some ways to work my hardest to try to uphold the trust responsibility that the United States has to all of our nations, all of our tribes, all of our native people. Again, I want to say that I appreciate all the efforts that you guys give to help those of us who go out and meet with the tribes. And when they say good things about us, it's due to your hard work. I really appreciate that. And I'll just let you know, when they say bad things, I take all the blame as well. So. I also want to say, that this is also the opening of the first day of the month, a national month to celebrate Native people and our tribes. And we have a rich history that obviously precedes this nation. We are integrally interwoven into the history of the nation that we're all citizens of now. We have fought against, we've fought with, and alongside this nation, and to be part of it now is an important part of who we are. We often say we have to know where we're coming from before we know where we're going. And not only do I think that what's important about this month, and in some ways important about the symbolism that we can bring to the department and to the people all around us, is helping them understand, as we help ourselves understand, where we came from and where we're going to be going in the years, decades, centuries ahead. So I think it's so important to us, and I'm glad to start the day off right. I had the honor and the pleasure of spending a number of years with our Oneida brothers in New York, and they have, I think, a lot of great wisdom, and they speak of very passionately about the good mind and the good spirit, and that we should go forward with that. And I hope we come from this today and we go forth, not just this day and this month, but in years ahead, with a good mind and a good spirit to share what we have to share that's important to this country, and it will be important to everybody, and to make not just our little world of this country, whether it's our reservations or whether it's our department, but that we enrich the whole country, because I think we really do. We really, this nation would be so much poorer without us in it, and both good history and bad history, it all goes to make us who we are today. And I think it's so important to us that we play a big role in that. And I want to encourage all of you. I try to go forward every day in my interactions to try to relate how important Indian country is to the well-being of this country. And in many ways, when Indian country is not well, I think our country is not well. So one of those things that that is important for us moving forward is having people like our guest speaker, who reaches out on multiple levels. He reaches out to speak to our youth and to help us educate them, and educate them for a world that's different than the world that we have and the world that our grandparents had, and helping them to understand that and go forward and be successful. But he also plays this great role as well, being out there for us, and as part of this network, interacting with all of the non-native communities that we're brothers and sisters with now, and helping us communicate with them as well, and helping them to understand where they came from and where we can all go together.